6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with an investigation underway in Whitewater this morning as police are looking for answers after a newborn was found dead in a field. The body was found near the Twin Oaks Mobile Home Park on North Tratt Street shortly after 11 Saturday morning. Right now, investigators are looking into this, but Whitewater police aren't sharing any more details at this time.
The Annie C. Stewart Fountain at Phyllis Park in Madison needs repair, and the city hopes that you'll share your thoughts on its future. They have a new survey out. The fountain is 100 years old and has a history of vandalism going back some 95 years. Annie C. Stewart was a well-known charitable member of your community in the early 20th century. We have a link to the city's survey up at channel3000.com.
Residents in Maryland were shaken by an explosion Sunday when a tanker hauling flammable liquid crashed into a tree, killing the driver. More than 100 firefighters were called to the scene. 5 vehicles and 6 homes were damaged. Fire officials say they were able to prevent fuel spillage into the sanitary sewer system.
Officials in Kansas reporting no injuries after another train derailed. This one happened in the town of Riverdale. So far, officials say the Union Pacific train was carrying no hazardous materials and requires no hazmat cleanup. Cleanup should take a few days as crews are waiting on cranes and other heavy equipment.
At least 7 people are recovering this morning after a massive fire swept through a commercial building in the Bronx, New York. 5 firefighters are among the injured. Investigators suspect a lithium battery in an e-bike triggered the blaze. The city's fire commissioner says lithium batteries are to blame for more than 400 fires in the city over the past 4 years.
Hundreds of protesters in Iowa gathering on the State House steps to speak out against what they call anti-LGBTQ legislation, clearing its first hurdle. 30 bills are circulating the Iowa legislature at the moment, with one notable one looking to reverse gay marriage laws. The amount of bills surrounding LGBTQ issues in Iowa hit record numbers this year.
Massive protests are continuing in Greece after 57 people died in a train crash last week. Tear gas has been used as protesters clashed with police near the Greek parliament in Athens. At first, authorities said a station master blamed the disaster on a technical failure, but later admitted to making a mistake.
Thousands of people in Kentucky have been without power since Friday after strong and severe storms devastated parts of the state. It was one of the most severe systems to hit Kentucky in the last 20 years. Crew members reported down lines and power poles, several thousand of downed wires. Surrounding states offering up their help this morning to get the power back on.
The coronation for the new King of England is only a few months away, and King Charles has extended an invite to his son, Prince Harry. If Harry shows up, this would be the first meeting between the king and his son since Harry released his secret-filled book titled Spare. Harry has not said if they would attend.
Houston, Minnesota hosting their annual international celebration of owls. Around 2,000 people come from all over the world, which triples the small town's population. It takes nearly 100 volunteers to put it all on. The city's businesses pitching in to make it all work.
All right, good morning. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka, just about 7 o'clock now, as the snow that we had overnight is now lifted well up to the north. Still some impacts up to the north. Some of that accumulated on some of those side roads. A lot of this melting, though, in Madison with temperatures above freezing, 36 right now in Madison, 34 in the Dells. Janesville at 36 as well. Winds out of the east, they'll become more northeasterly today. Some of our northern counties might get clipped with a little bit of light rain or snow moving through fairly quickly. Shouldn't amount to too much. But throughout the day, we'll look at cloudy skies. Winds out of the east this morning. Notice how they switch around to the north. Pick up a little bit this afternoon. Temperatures in the low to mid 40s. So running a little bit above our average for this time of the year. If you want some sun, I think tomorrow is the only day we'll get it this week because it looks like the clouds will win out. And later in the week, we're talking about a system that'll bring us some snow and maybe some accumulating snow, especially areas to the north of Madison. We'll keep monitoring that throughout the week.
All right. Make it a great day, fam. We'll see you tomorrow.